This video is brought to you by Astepro. More on them after the reaction, peeps. Citizens of the Reject Nation,
welcome to Fallout Episode 6.
let's do it,
We're
guys.
gonna have a blast.
You know what to
Get
do.
It? Blast.
Thumbs up, leave a like on this video, people. Subscribe, click that bell, because we got more to cover. Prepper, you guys are killing it, I'm assuming. And also, thanks to all who've been joining us at our Patreon page. Full interaction watch along over there. Also cover several things exclusively.
Like Attack on Titan.
Yes, just cover several things exclusively over there. The highlights and watch alongs included. Let's get to it, peeps. Ooh, the commercial.
Galaxy News. Oh, my heart.
There we go.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Yep, it's me, Cooper Howard. No, today I'm here to show you a vast and wonderful place.
Oh, boy.
Not made by God Almighty, but the working man. A veritable Camelot of the nuclear age.
Oh, man.
He's gonna break it down for us. Fall
All
4.
Now I'm speaking to you from deep inside the fully livable model 96 JQ 1164. And what a beaut she is. And what a song she sings.
Great sound design.
Now that right there is Vault 4's 3-foot thick lead casing, strong enough to keep out the rads and the reds.
The rads and the reds.
Where you'll wave howdy to any one of your 200 neighbors on your way home for an enchanted evening with your loved ones. Meet the Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
No, Lloyd and Cassandra here are both scientists.
And we'll be living and working right here in Vault 4.
Group of 80 volunteers will be conducting a 5-year trial of Vault 4 to demonstrate to the world that no matter what comes our way, America will be ready.
Well, I may play a hero in the movies, but you all are heroes in real life. And now you can be a hero too by purchasing a residence.
Wonder if we can call that.
I was going to say, we absolutely can call that.
And cut.
That was a great take. You happy?
And the color. I kept thinking it looked like it was in color and converted.
How'd we do?
We were so nervous.
We were so nervous.
Bud Askins, I oversee the Southern California operations. I came over to Vault Tech in Q3 after a 10-year stint at West Tech. It's a defense contractor.
Very familiar with you guys. You designed the T-45 power armor.
Yeah, first of its kind. You know, I oversaw the rollout. You know, the design flaws were ridiculous, but...
I wore the T-45 when we almost lost the great state of Alaska to the Reds.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, overseeing workflow optimization and management timelines, I'm all about scale. That's thinking in 3 dimensions, and I'm talking about 4. Because what is the ultimate weapon to destroy your competition? It's time.
And that's what he has.
The future of all humanity comes down to one word.
You know, what's that?
Management.
And that's the thing that you can't trust.
Down with management
Oh, that's what they wrote.
on the Vault-Tec.
Yeah, how does career fall? What happened? How did he lose his wife?
Love.
Roosevelt, I'm sorry you can't come, buddy. I'm heading into enemy territory.
He had a
Had a
doggy.
dog. That explains it. Oh, boy.
A man and his dog. That was the movie. This home's always looked so beautiful, but it must have smelled so awful. Oh, that thing
yeah.
they were smoking. God.
Oh, forget it.
All right, well, I only do it for close friends and beautiful women, but you two are already halfway there. I, Bartholomew Codsworth, am ever ready to serve.
It's the voice of
Oh, the machine.
my heart. That's such a great cameo. It's Mr. Handy's voice. Codsworth. He's also your companion in Fallout 4.
I'm telling you, radicalism is sweeping through Hollywood like a bad case of the clap. A world run by people who wear pocket protectors to a pool party. I mean, I've dipped my bits in the same gravy train.
Lucy was hanging out with that at a pool.
So my vocal rise to that spinning robot. Guess how much they paid me for that?
10 million?
No, I got 186 pre-tax.
Maybe you could ask for more.
Well, I did ask for more. My agent got them to throw in one of those robots. Every time I walk into my own house, my own voice saying, "Hello, sir, do you want to sit down?"
It's crazy.
Listen to me. Hollywood is the past. Forget Hollywood. The future, my friend, is products.
Amazon. Sorry.
The world is a product. And for those of us who can successfully embrace that, I'd say the future is golden. To the future.
To the future.
Why do you stay?
Hello there, boys.
Destroying a legitimate business? That's illegal around these parts.
Says who?
The government.
Oh, lordy-doo.
Oh, Neon. What's going on here?
And it's Vault 4. Fun.
I know you mentioned you're eager to keep moving, but your friend is going to have to recover here for a couple of days before it's safe to travel.
I'm fine. You had a rotten human tooth lodged in your shoulder. You're not fine.
I don't know if you've been to the surface, but it is not good.
I was born on the surface.
Oh. Oh, you seem so
normal.
They're more honest down here.
My mother was a courier. I was 11 and traveled with her to Philly. 3 days walk from home, and we could still feel the heat from the blast.
You're from Shady Sands.
Many of us are.
Oh, interesting.
We just need you to stay in quarantine a few hours longer to make sure you don't track in.
Oh, this could have been him.
Yeah. Maybe Vault 4 is a good place.
I don't trust anywhere, any day. Anyway, any way. I think I'm getting tired, Greg.
You smell good.
What? Oh.
What?
You want to have sex?
Whoa.
You mean use my...
Yeah.
This might be the experiment.
Are there pheromones?
I don't know. That weird thing could happen. Well, it's just for some guys, not me. For some guys, you know, when they make it move, it gets all big and hard like a big pimple, and then it pops. You know, they say it could happen to anybody, but it's gross.
Right.
That's actually completely normal. Happens all the time.
This is strange.
I'm a knight.
You have to be celibate.
We're not supposed to.
Okie dokie.
Wow, she was just so direct about it. But yes, they're watching. They're watching. Test subjects. Interesting to pull back and let the audience in on it before them.
It's fun because we saw that test subject sign in the very beginning of the episode.
Oh,
when he
yeah,
was
yeah.
walking through.
We shouldn't be wasting time down here.
You heard the doctor. Besides, we made a deal to find that head together.
You trust them way too much.
I think these people are trying to trap us here.
And some of these people are from the surface, like you.
That's his point.
This is a cult, same as any.
You're in the Brotherhood.
This is a safe place where people take care of each other.
That's a cult. Oh, not always.
In the vaults, we recognize that we all need each other, just like I needed you on the surface.
Oh, boy.
We're stuck here until you're able to travel. So, give this place a shot.
Choo-choo.
Gonna be babied.
Our overseer wanted to say a quick hello. Overseer Benjamin, this is
Whoa.
Lucy and Titus.
That Chris Parnell.
Welcome to Vault 4. Just some housekeeping, a few things to be aware of. Stay out of level 12, and we only have one foosball table. So if you want to play, you gotta sign up.
That's definitely a Cyclops.
And if you're unfamiliar with how the bathrooms work, just ask. And trust me, we've had incident after incident with newcomers. Okay,
You're so uncomfortable.
we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
It's like he formerly had eyes and then he became a Cyclops.
Oh, they all have weird things. Yes, you are correct.
That was weird, right? The overseer?
Lots of people have one eye.
Yeah,
But not in the like it's a Cyclops.
his was in the middle.
It's a little to the left.
A little to the left.
And the level 12 stuff, I mean...
Fremen.
Doesn't get any better than this.
No.
You ever think about working somewhere else?
I used to, but with you doing these ads, it's practically the family business.
Don't put it on him.
Well, tech exists with or without me. Doesn't do anyone any good to complain from the sideline. I need this job, Coop. It guarantees us a spot in the vault.
We've got money. We can buy a spot in the vault.
One of the good vaults.
Oh, she knows.
What's that supposed to mean?
Elaborate. I request elaboration.
I'm doing what I can. Trust me. Please.
She knows way more than she should and said way more than she should.
This is when the divide between them happens.
Voltec's devil, man.
My wife works there. You really think Barb's a devil?
I like Barb, okay? Do you know what fiduciary responsibility means?
I have no f***ing idea. I play a cowboy.
Voltec is a private corporation that has a fiduciary responsibility to make money for its investors. And how does it make money?
By ending the world.
Voltec has the fiduciary responsibility to make sure that it don't work out.
Wow.
Yeah, how are they gonna do that?
I don't know.
To the military-industrial complex, Greg.
Wow.
Remember that movie we did with Johnny Morton? You were the sheriff and I was some generic Indian?
Come on, man, don't say that. Tall Hand Mud Lake could talk to horses.
Vault-Tec is a $1 trillion company that owns half of everything. And after 10 years of war, the U.S. government is broker than a joke. The cattle ranchers are in charge, Coop.
This is very topical.
Come on, man. You sound like you're in a cult.
You're sitting here defending a system that's ready to set the world on fire, Cooper. Maybe you're the one in a cult.
Oh, but shit.
You should come to a meeting. You should learn the truth about where your wife works.
That is funny. Hollywood Forever Cemetery. That is funny how Maximus immediately assumed it was a cult, too. There's cult mentality.
I love that the meeting is 2 minutes away from my apartment.
Bartender, can I get one more?
We need war. Keep the military alive. We need disease. Keep the pharmaceutical industry alive.
It's kind of the big issue of our society.
It's going to be hard on her. That's all.
What is?
Living in the vault.
You know, no dogs in the vaults.
Says who? No dogs in the vault, says who?
And she's wearing it, too.
Yeah, dogs eat meat. It's an avoidable inefficiency.
All I'm asking is who decided that there were no dogs in the vault?
Well, I think that is a relatively trivial concern, given the prerequisite conditions of us living in a nuclear fallout shelter.
I didn't go to war defending that freedom so that I could live in a cellar under the boot heel of Chairman Butt-Ass.
Nah, so his core beliefs is why he stays alive.
I stayed home, and every night I was driving myself crazy. Every day I go into work, and I think about how humanity can survive a nuclear event. And I come home, and you're talking to me about hiding out at a ranch up in Bakersfield.
What a debate.
Billions of people are going to lose their lives. I will do whatever it takes to make sure the people I love, that is you and that is Janie, aren't among them.
Wow, what a decision you have to make. Holy shit.
To make sure we go into a special vault for management, where we will oversee all of the other vaults.
Oh.
You don't get it. That is the best we can possibly hope for Janie.
Man, to be caught right in the middle of this.
I know you always try to do the right thing. That's what I love about you.
God, he's been such a great guy.
I think the magnitude of the situation is beginning to really set in.
The divide on this choice. It's obvious he doesn't let his daughter go.
I'm actually from a vault.
Goosey McLean.
Oh, no, it's Lucy.
Nope. It says Goosey.
You're from here?
5 generation. Proud of it.
Huh. Well, I just thought because
Of the
people here seem to be refugees from the surface.
Tell me about it. These people, am I right?
What is the point of the one eye? Oh, what's the purpose?
They were the first experiments.
If you don't like people from the surface, then why do you keep taking them in?
It's a policy from before my time. If you want to get elected, you have to respect their traditions and tolerate them and not call them surfy.
See what they're doing.
But it's like you can't make a funny joke about it without offending these guys.
What was the joke?
I forget. All I know is it was a huge bomb.
What's on level 12 and why can't we go there?
We don't talk about that. You should go now.
I only wanted to...
Goodbye, Goosey.
Goodbye, Goosey.
2 different timelines mirroring the truth to this vault situation all around Vault 4.
I love the just total lack of awareness around how freaking weird they all are.
It's not suspicious at all that they found that.
I mean, I think they might have mentioned where it was.
Where do you guys get your power from?
Oh, is he going to grab a fusion core? He's going to steal a fusion core.
That's not a bad idea.
That's usually what I do on my way out of somewhere in Fallout. It is a satisfying twist and pull.
I see you found our fusion core. How are we dressed to collect on here?
I'm leaving soon.
Oh, shit.
Some people who come here have a hard time adjusting to finally feeling safe.
She's seducing him.
All the things you've had to do to survive still fresh in your mind.
In her own way, she is.
Come easily to those of us with a guilty conscience.
Boy.
You know how to cut to the core.
Unit 428. How about you sleep in a room of your own tonight? Have a hot shower. Nothing wrong with a little bit of comfort.
Or it's a trap.
Don't take the bait.
And when you say hot shower, what does that mean exactly?
He's so boyish.
Arguably the most unsettling thing in this world for him. No, he's gonna have a real meal.
Simple life, a cottage small is all I have. Give me the simple life.
Get in the simple life. And that's what our ghoul wanted.
Cut out to step and strut out.
Oh,
The way this episode is going back and forth between the ghoul storyline and then what they're experiencing today is really well constructed.
Give me the simple life.
Except this is a false version of it. I take the bait. I'd live in the Matrix.
Oh, yeah. It's
way more pleasant what's going on up above.
Oh, do they have an NCR flag? She's catching up on history.
Rebirth.
Oh, the Fallout theme. Yeah. It's so good. Oh. Greg.
The dual, like the bear hybrid?
Yeah, this is the fall. Oh, I literally just got chills. This is the first real use of the Fallout theme. Oh.
Oh, excuse me. What's going on?
It's a surface dwelling tradition. It can get a little rambunctious for my taste.
Oh.
You're welcome to come. Sure.
What a shift in character. Finally getting to be amongst Vault people, and she's not behaving at all like how she used to.
The government. Oh,
literacy has gone downhill.
A Sorrel Booker. I heard it was a ghoul that fucked up that super duper mark. Nobody told me it was the ghoul.
You boys know who you just brought in?
This sumbitch right here used to be the best bounty hunter to ever shoot a man in the ass.
Say, you got a needle and thread? We don't do a lot of knitting around here. It's called sewing. I think I got some in my bag.
What is he gonna sew?
Gloves? His finger? Oh, he's going to take her finger and give it to himself. Oh, that's kind of beautiful.
Look at you, 200 years. I don't know what keeps you going. Maybe you just like the feeling of that good old California sunshine on your wrinkly ass face. Maybe you're still looking for her.
Oh.
I can confidently cross one reason off that list for you. I sure as hell ain't still alive so that I can have unintelligent conversations with dipshits like yourself.
Mind your fucking mouth. That's the president of the government you're talking to.
It's the president of the government.
Her being the daughter or mom?
Now, what I am hearing is a whole lot of chatter about some woman, name of Moldava.
Classic.
They call her the Flame Mother. Now that bitch is dangerous.
When it comes to leadership these days, dangerous is what they call a prerequisite.
You know why these boys brought you in?
Cause I f***ed up a poor defenseless gang-affiliated organ dealership.
That super duper mart you gutted was under our protection. So if I wanted to let you go scot-free, folks might lose faith about what we're trying to do here. And then what?
Anarchy in the streets.
Exactly.
I love how the story's always a spaghetti western.
Now, you got anything to say in your defense?
Guilty as charged. If you need any more evidence, I can tell you about this town I just shot up. Philly? Oh, I must have killed 9 or 10 people.
My daddy lives in Philly.
Well, not no more he don't, unless he's a coward.
My daddy ain't no coward.
Oh, shit.
Well, then I guess the only question is, are you?
Take Sheriff Troy's guns away.
Very presidential of you.
Might have just saved that man's life.
Sure did.
Never mind. Dual wielding.
Ooh. Why do you have this picture on your wall?
That's Moldava. Why?
Oh, shit. He has a connection with her.
That's not how I remember her at all.
Who is she?
Well, how do you remember her?
Is that his daughter?
Or maybe she's a member of this group. Oh, I'm so intrigued. They have got me hooked.
Oh, shit. We're coming back and forth in the 2 timelines. Shit's really starting to feel like a cult.
I love this back and forth.
Participate. Participate, Lucy. You're not going to be smiling much longer.
Oh boy. They're getting naked.
Okay. And why are they doing this?
Flame Mother, we remember.
Flame Mother?
Oh, that was her nickname.
Yeah.
We bring back shady sands. We bring back those taken from us by covering ourselves in their ashes.
No.
I think there's somebody you should meet.
Yeah, who's that?
So she's been around this whole time.
Blood must spill.
Oh my God. Dude, Maximus got the blood inkling really early on. The cult inkling. Oh shit. Yeah, she's been around. She got time.
I'm a big fan.
Time is the ultimate, whatever that guy said. And she's not a ghoul.
Titus! We need to leave right now. These people are insane.
So unsettling.
I know this must all seem really nice compared to the shoot show that's up there. But this isn't it.
They gave me a robe.
These people are hiding something from us. I'm gonna prove it to you, okay? I'm not leaving without you.
Nope, nope. Oh my God, I don't want to look. Okay, whew. I thought there was something out there. Oh, she's going to 12. You think she's there?
What?
You think she's there?
No. No, I do not. I hope not. What episode are we on?
6? Oh, this just became like a religious cult show.
It's very, very interesting.
Government conspiracy, political thriller, religious
Dude,
cult
like I say, one of my favorite things is it's a series. The drama extends 200 years. The whispering and the music.
Damn, do you think her dad's been around this long too? Oh shit. They created the creatures. Did you know that?
Yes. They created a lot of things.
Oh my
That
God.
they shouldn't have created. A lot of the monstrosities of the Fallout universe.
Yeah, yeah. This is terrifying. Oh, my birth? What'd they give birth to?
Is that her birth?
That would be ironic.
Nope. Oh, my lord.
What the hell is going on? And then they started to devour her. Piranhas.
It's the big thing that from earlier.
All those little things were the big thing from earlier?
One of the many, many, many creatures created as a result of Vault-Tec.
That was so disturbing. I don't even get the point. Shut up, Michael. Don't say anything.
Is that a cryo chamber?
Stop. It feels like alien.
That it would appear to be a cryo chamber.
Are there more than one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, this is so much like Lost. I feel like I'm learning something that I'm like, I know nothing.
There's a person behind her.
Yeah.
There's a person behind her.
She's being trapped in there. Who is this?
Oh, Mr. Nose.
Glad you're all right.
Uh-huh.
Saw the door was open. I worried one of you might have gotten out.
He knows too much. Waka waka.
Hello?
It's a good thing he has an extra nose, not an extra ear. Am I right?
Wow, he just suspected something.
Oh, you know, a harpoon gun.
Oh, God. One at a time. You got this. Come on, fight like a surface dweller.
You're crazy! You people are crazy! Your entire culture is insane!
Culture.
I'm sure if we came to your home, you'd say the same thing.
That's suggestive.
That's me watching this. Is that where we're going to end? Yeah. That's a cliffhanger. Fiddlesticks. Oh, Gregory. I want to watch more. It really is criminal that they didn't do this 1 week at a time.
Shout out to Astepro for sponsoring us. So some fun facts about me. I've been seeing an ENT the past couple of months. Got a CT scan done for my allergies, and right now I'm trying to find time to get deviated septum surgery. So like many of you, I am someone who's tried pretty much every nasal spray you can think of because I have difficulty breathing through my nose, which leads to day-to-day and sleeping problems on a consistent basis. So before agreeing to this, I wanted to try them out myself because this is a serious thing I deal with. They provided me with free samples. This is my second bottle. This is without a doubt the best nasal spray I have ever used. That's not some talking point. That's my very own personal testimony. Genuinely, for me, it's fantastic and lives up to how it's advertised. It's the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter solution available. It gets to work in just 30 minutes while other sprays take hours to kick in. It's also the only one out there that's steroid-free for 24-hour relief. Astepro has seriously changed the game for me, offering full prescription strength relief from nasal congestion, runny nose, and sneezing. The difference this makes is phenomenal. It's kind of insane how this relief through my breathing and nostrils just kicks in and I'm back in action really fast. So if you're like me, battling with nasal allergies and looking for relief, get fast-acting nasal allergy or symptom relief with Astepro. Go to asteproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astepro and go. It's faster with Astepro, bro. I saw that commercial. Astepro, it's faster, bro. That's ASTEPRO allergy.com. Remember, use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies. Thank you again, Astepro, sincerely. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't allow for each episode to truly be appreciated because it's like by the time you're at this point, it's like this is so different than how we started. Like,
nah, this would have been the talk of the town every week.
Yeah, this is great. You know what? It dawned on me why I don't feel like I'm watching a video game adaptation is because I don't feel like I'm watching like an action show. And normally with video games,
I think that's what's great about Fallout is it's not, there's action moments, but it's not an action game by any means.
But it's like it doesn't feel like it's just about, like the way they do like sneaking around or exploring doesn't feel like I'm watching like something that reminds me of action.
Yeah.
It's just like story based.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't ruin anything for me. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand the point of these experiments, but I could tell you I feel very uncomfortable. I feel very unsettled.
Yeah.
I love a good cult movie. So watching the cult element be brought in here. And it's kind of cool because when you're first looking at like the world that she inhabits, Vault 33? Vault 33, I'm like, I never looked at them like a cult. But they are like a cult. And then that line, that bar, that not the overseeker, but the woman says at the end there. And it's funny how this place has an overseeker, but there's really a woman in charge. Overseer. There's really a woman in charge, and the same thing with our vault, But yeah, I feel like it's a very unsettling experience, and watching the flipperoo with Maximus taking the bait, drinking the Kool-Aid right now, and her trying to expose the truth. I don't even get like why the experiments or what the purpose is, but damn, that is really gnarly. Backed with the implications of everything that was happening with explaining the vault, the origin of it via this backstory of Walton Goggins. We still don't even know exactly how the divide came to be between him and his wife, but we're getting some good inklings of it.
Of what caused it in the first place. Yeah, I thought that was such a brilliant way to allude. They've done such a great job of that each episode, right? Of like, before dropping the heavy hit, they give you the subtle seed, and then they like, and like such a brilliant way. And it's interesting, like, without getting into spoiler territory, I feel like you can play every Fallout game and know the lore inside and out and still have just as many questions as you have. And I think that's part of the brilliance of this is like, there's still a lot of stuff, questions to be answered, world to be explored. And every bit of this universe always, as much as it answers a little bit, every answer that you get gives you 10 more interesting questions. And I think this is just like opened up like, whoa, there's some like really, really cool things.
This could be our new, if it was weekly, this could be our new Lost.
Well, that's exactly, I mean, it feels like,
because Because they haven't brought over any characters from the video game, right?
They've made mention,
but they haven't like directly brought over like.
No, I mean other than the voice of Mr. Handy, which was such a wonderful cameo.
But like a human character.
Yeah, no, not that I've picked up on, and if I have missed that, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, internet.
So the ghoul, don't answer me if you know.
Yeah.
Only speculate with. That's how we should write the line. Only speculate with me if you don't know.
Yeah.
Don't answer if you do know. So is the ghoul like a failed experiment of this time thing that is like what is the cult? What is the leader's name? The one who's been around?
The Fire
Nation
Fire.
lady. King goes.
Azula. That's so funny.
Yeah, you know who we're talking about.
Yeah. We know who we're talking about.
Yeah. People should know. But the because they were talking about mastering the time, and then like you said in the conversation, I was like, okay, it must be the ghoul thing. But then you see her and like she's in like perfect shape.
No. Ghouls, unless they're about to canonically change what we know about ghouls. Ghouls are just a result of radiation.
Okay.
And are just like most of the creatures that we see in Fallout.
But really quick. So ghouls can survive if you are exposed to the level of radiation. You can survive for hundreds of years. Like
not everyone. Most people just get radiation poisoning and die.
And Walton Goggins is able to survive because of whatever this time thing is from before the bombs.
No. Some people are just how their body happens to take on radiation or the levels of radiation for whatever reason. They're predisposed to becoming ghouls.
I'm like watching this going, what the fuck is the game? I was just like, I'm trying to understand, like, what is the game exactly? What do you play?
That's the funny thing about Fallout, right? Like you go into it and you're like, oh yeah, it's like a, post-apocalyptic, and then there's like all these like crazy fantastical creatures and beasts and they really, again, they've been really, really light with us meeting a lot of those. Like, if this was a Fallout game, you would have seen some things that you would have been like, and I'm sure we're probably gonna, as we get closer to the end, we'll probably see some more of those. But
the body horror here is insanely disturbing.
That's Fallout.
It's sickening.
Yeah, it's really no, it's not.
It's sickening.
It's lovely,
dude. Giving birth to those piranha things.
No, that was pretty sick. I mean, that's Fallout. I mean, that's part of the fun of the games is like you go into these dark, scary places, and then like one of my favorite parts of the game is you'll like find a computer in this like room with like a broken flashing light after you've like made your way through like ghouls and all these terrifying things, and then you'll find like an overseer's computer that will describe in brutal detail all of the experiments. And then you'll go like room to room to room of a vault, and you'll find these like corpses that are set up in such a way that play out all these scenes.
Fascinating.
And it's so fun to like watch that unfold in this sort of setting where they're able to, of course, do it in such a cinematic sort of way.
What do you think of Walton Goggins' performance, man?
Oh, man. I mean, it's funny because I feel like the like episode to episode gets better and better and better. Like you can see the like it
the way the wheels turn, I gotta say, like the way the wheels turn, the machinations, it just keeps going in a route. When I say unexpected, I'm like, this is not your typical version of storytelling. Like it just keeps swerving in ways. I'm like, and I feel like they kind of got a lot of that out of the way early on with Lucy. Like, oh, we're gonna watch Lucy change. We're gonna call attention to that. And then now that we're like past the halfway point, like we still got a few episodes left, a couple episodes left, but it's been like this for the last couple. We're just like, now it's not gonna go at all like how you think it's gonna go.
No, and I think it's good. I mean, they gave Lucy the room that she needed in the beginning to have that arc, and now they've kind of left this really open space for these other characters to really have their time in the sun. And for the ghoul, I mean, his arc, and even the way that like
I just love him in the past,
like the little things too,
Yeah.
and how they've like him having the dog and the fight over the dog and realizing that's why he had saved dog meat. I'm like, that's so fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Like to see these little character choices and understand the intent behind it. And that to me is like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
His humanity has been intact from the beginning. There is still good in him.
But why does he carry on?
Well, why does he carry on?
Is it
Well,
just
we
because of
got
the way he
we got
views
an
life?
illusion. The woman that he's looking for. Now, is the woman his daughter? Is the woman the firekeeper? The firebrand lady? The fire
Yeah.
Fighter?
Fire lady.
fire
What's her name?
bender?
Iman Boy is what Black Panther says when they chant to go fight in Wakanda.
Not what it is. I don't think it is what that is.
What is her damn name? I don't think. Do they say the characters' names on the credits?
It's so funny that we can spend so much time watching a show and have absolutely.
They don't say their names on the credits.
No, they don't.
Oh, wait, maybe. Hold on a sec. Barb. Okay.
But
Birdie. Sorrel.
She wasn't really in this episode, though, was she?
I mean, she had a scene.
Oh, that's true. She was.
Co-starring news anchor. I feel like she'd be like a guest star. Yeah, so she's probably one of the names that they didn't. But anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, like the conspiracy of the past linking it here, so freaking brilliant. But I love Walton Goggins' performance so much. Like, my God, anytime he's on screen, he is like gripping, and he's just so subtle too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's I mean, he carries so much feeling in his performance, and like, I mean, direction's just like out of this world. And there is a gravitas across the board on everyone's, just like they don't waste any beat in the show.
No, never.
And hopping between POVs and not skipping a beat is like, it's amazing. Like, for an episode that was like 56 minutes, I felt like I just watched a 3-hour movie.
Dude, I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted. I literally
like the right kind
I
of way.
literally feel like I
Yeah.
just watched like the Lord of the Rings extended edition trilogy.
Like, then they even introduce government, government, you know?
Yeah, and the president.
Of like, oh, this is the real half-assed attempt. Like, let's just become the Wild West again, and I'll be the sheriff without the president. Like, just a bunch of crazy. It's crazy. It's
No, the world building is, and it's only going to get better. I'm actually really, oh man! And the moment when they showed the new California Republic flag and played the real Fallout theme.
Why'd they choose it for that moment, you think?
Well, I think the new California Republic flag, in a lot of ways, like represents such a like special symbol of Fallout and what it is. And it's this, there's also something to be said about, and I'm curious what you guys think. For me, like the introduction of Fallout, as you're working your way through the vault, like picking your skills and all of that, and you like have to stop in the classroom and there's the projector and all of that. I think setting it in the classroom and then having that reveal, I don't know, it felt really appropriate. I also think it sets it up really well for if there is a season 2, which I'm not going to lie, if there's not, I'm going to be livid. But if there is a season 2, I think there's some really, really interesting stuff with the Brotherhood and with the Enclave and with the New California Republic and a lot of other things. And I think that however this story ends, I imagine that it will have an impact on that. And I would love to I'd love to continue the story. And I think what's nice is the other Fallout stories and characters, for the most part, I think that they can continue to explore this side of the world without affecting other things. Although we don't know where the next game takes place yet. So, Fallout 5.
What's us up, Mikey?
Well, Reject Nation, this has been So much fun. We have a couple more episodes to go, but Greg and I need to take a break. I need to go take the dog for a walk. But we love you all so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to make sure never to miss an episode. And don't forget, the commies are bad and they're coming for you. Vault-Tec calling.
Cameron Lane was looking at your name, and it reminded me of a couple of different people. This is not based off of any other shout out that we've done recently, but look, think about it. James Cameron, one of the most prolific, amazing filmmakers of our generation.
The Patriot.
Nathan Lane, one of the greatest sort of Broadway style, but he's also on the big screen kind of showman out there. Think about if you combined super gay with super technical innovations, and you could get a whole new kind of city. You could make the good version of Cats with that cross section. You could make Cats gayer than it is already. Or not, whatever you choose to do. But either way, it's going to look amazing, all right? And it's going to break ground. It's going to make $1 billion. And somehow people are, maybe not even going to confess to loving it. And yet, whenever you come back around with your big, gay, innovative energy, people will turn up in droves.
Oh, they will.
And you will change the shape of cinema forever.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll have new stuff to react to. And so the circle of life, as God intended, it moves us all, and it continues to. Because of you, James Cameron Nathan Lane.